Hi, I'm David McLean.
So, Mr. Clayton, you're receiving MBE tonight, and it's all due to your work with the Peel Centenary Centre.
Yeah, apparently, I have to tell you, it came as a huge shock to me. But needless to say, I'm very grateful.
But this, I mean, the time this goes back to 2003 was it the centre reopened?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
even before that, you were involved in sort of convincing Peel to buy it, essentially. And to make
Yeah,
it
well, you know, to be honest, before that, I was involved in lots of music festivals, and I was involved in the Blues Festival and the festivals in the Castle, and you know, I came back to the island in 1991 and really sort of got stuck in, you know, sort of. I was amazed at how much music there was over here on the island, and it's, you know, it's just been a total joy, really, last 3 years.
So, how did you know? What was it that convinced you at the time to say that we need to make this a community asset?
The Centenary Centre. Well, I think it was the original plan. I mean, there were 6 of it. It wasn't just me by any stretch of the imagination. You know, sort of, in a way, I'm the sort of last man standing. But you know, the other 5 original directors were just as important as I was, and I think we all had different ideas what we wanted. But I think the main thing we wanted was that it was going to be a community facility. And in fact, the Methodists who sold us the Centenary Centre were really kind enough to give it us at such a cheap price, so long as we kept it in the community.
And just in terms of that, though, you've been able to turn what is a passion for music into driving with the centre, and all. You know, that's gone on to host the pantomime every year, which seems to be getting bigger in Peel, and one of the things that sells out. And you've, I know with Triskel Promotions as well, they do events as well. Just in terms of, where did your passion for music begin? What was it that you first sort of...
Well, I was lucky. My grandmother was a piano teacher. So when I was 3, she started giving me piano lessons. So I've been playing music. You know, I'm 72 now. So I've been playing for nearly 70 years. Well, I mean, you listen to me playing, you wouldn't have thought so. But I've been playing an awful long time, you know, and... you know, sort of in my mid-teens, like most people, the piano all of a sudden didn't seem so cool, and you know, the thought of maybe getting a guitar rather, might get me more girlfriends. Never worked, I have to say.
But just from that, what is it that keeps you still playing now? Is it just...
You know, I'm still as passionate. I don't know. I honestly don't know, because a lot of people of my age probably aren't still playing, but I'm as passionate about playing music now as I ever was. I've just started a new group about 2 months ago, a music group with some good local players. We're doing some gospel music, which hasn't really been done on the island before. So, you know, as I said, yeah, I'm still as passionate as I ever was, and much to the annoyance of my wife, I'm sure.
Is that perhaps then what is drives it? I say people haven't done that before, and you've gone down this road a little bit on the island. Is that perhaps where that come from, especially with music, but also with the Centenary Centre? Just, you can always do something different, try something different, and that brings the energy with it.
Yeah. We are always trying different stuff. There's some. You know, we don't do enough classical music, I don't think. But then I always think, well, the Air and Arts Centre do such a great job promoting classical music, and of course they're doing the jazz festival these days as well. So, you know, all of us on the island, you know, we can all find our own little niche. As far as I'm concerned, I absolutely love anything that's got a groove in it. So any type of world music or any type of blues, jazz, that sort of thing, shoots me down to the ground.
And just turning to the centre a bit, obviously it's become, let's say, it has become a very community centre, but it draws people from across the island too as well. How do you go about finding the time alongside everything else, yourself and the other volunteers, to do that sort of thing and to make an event like that happen?
Well, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it's pretty well a full-time job, you know. But I'm lucky, you know. I'm retired. I've got the time. A lot of the other guys in the centre who, you know, in many ways are more important than me, like the engineers. Our sound engineer is a IT architect with the government, and our stage manager is a ICU nurse. So, it's much harder for them, and they put in, sort of hours over and above the call of duty. And then our bar staff, for example, they're both well in their 80s, and they still volunteer and turn out on a regular basis. We've got a great team of people there.
And I suppose, obviously music has been such a large part of your life, but also all the other things like pantomime and plays. And is there any sort of one genre that you really enjoy above the others, or is it just
Yeah, I think I enjoy all sorts of world music the most, because I really do find that really challenging to bring to the island. And when we, for example, last week, we had our 20th year anniversary, and I brought some African musicians to the centre. The place sold out, and we had just a wonderful evening. And there is nothing so wonderful as seeing 200 people all on their feet, jumping about, dancing, and just having a ball to a band who most of them had never heard of. And for me, that's what I find the most exciting.
So obviously, your passion started as a child. Do you ever think it would lead to a point your government house MBE?
Absolutely not. If I can assure you that sort of 4 or 5 months ago, I would never have believed that would happen either. And to be honest, I'm still not sure myself. I'm wondering what I'm doing here.
But does it? What does it mean to you to accept something like that? Because you have spoken about other volunteers and the community thing. Is it for you? Is it a sort of thing for a lifetime dedicated to something, or is
no? I think, honestly, as far as I'm concerned, I mean, I regard this probably on behalf of the centre, and also, if I was truthful, I think that it's probably, although my mum and dad aren't around anymore, they would have been so chuffed. And so really, I think I've sort of accepted it on their behalf, really.
Is your wife equally chuffed?
Pardon?
Your wife equally chuffed?
Yes, I think so, more than me, actually. Yeah, and my family as well. I've got 4 children. 3 of them live away, and they've all come back, and they're mighty proud as well.
Just we take a moment to look ahead, heading into the winter. What sort of stuff we got coming up at the city?
Well,
a shameless plug.
Yeah, a shameless plug. We've got my friend Trevor Bugard, who is the other promoter in the centre. He's got a improv comedy act band coming called The Noise Next Door. They're coming on the 18th of November. The week before, my friend Roy Shuttleworth from RS Promotions, he's bringing Eben Brown, the singer from the Stylistics. Then we're straight into the pantomime season. And as soon as Christmas is out of the way, I've got another African band coming in February called Nafali Kuate, and he is the kora player with the Afro-Celt sound system, and I'm so excited about him coming.
Well, anyone who wants to find tickets for that, we'll put the bar across the bottom here.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah.
And congratulations. And
thank you.
Again, for a life that you've enjoyed with music and it's led to here. So, yeah, congratulations. And
brilliant.
Look forward to seeing you receive your award this evening.
Thank you, Sam. I appreciate you doing it. Thank you.
That's all. Thank you.
Your Excellency, for the promotion of arts, culture and music in the Isle of Man, Mr. David McLean, Member of the Most Excellent Order of the British Empire.
The applause was so great, you didn't hear what I was meant to say, which is on behalf of His Majesty King Charles III, Lord of Man, I'm thrilled to invest you in the Most Excellent Order of the British Empire as a member of the British Empire. Thank you. Brilliant. Dane.
First of all,
I had to sort of look at myself to make sure that what Hilary was reading was about me. It's such a joy to see you here, and looking so smart. I can only imagine the effort some of my male friends have made. My heart swells with gratitude. So my job here tonight is just to thank everyone. It's a bit like being the bridegroom at the wedding reception, with the added advantage that I don't have to worry what the best man's going to say about it.
You think?
First, I'd like to thank Sir John and Lady Lorimer for hosting tonight. I first met Sir John when he had first arrived on the island, and he'd accepted an invitation to attend a battle of the bands for young teenagers in the Centenary Centre. I thought that was over and above the call of duty, but he showed every sign of enjoying the whole evening, and it was lovely to see him there. Since then, his and Lady Lorimer's commitment to the island has been truly inspiring. I'd also like to thank the mysterious person who nominated me for this award. I haven't tried to find out who it was, in case they realise their mistake and it wasn't me they meant in the first place. Finally, of course, a huge thank you to all of you for coming tonight. I really appreciate you taking the time, I truly mean that, taking the time out of your busy lives to come. Many of you are musicians, and I know being in the audience instead of on the stage is always a trial. So I've been trying to work out why I was given this lovely award. Certainly, as far as the Centenary Centre is concerned, I am a minor cog. The only thing that you can say is I've been there from the beginning, and possibly I have a bigger mouth than everybody else. It's certainly not because I'm talented, because I can see many more talented people than me in the room tonight. I haven't made huge sacrifices looking after sick people or rescued them from a catastrophe. However, there's one thing I am pretty sure about, and that I'm probably the oldest person here. So maybe all you have to do is keep breathing. Whatever the reason, I'm truly grateful for the award. It means a lot to me. One skill I do have is the ability to learn from people better than I am. I intended going round the room and tell each of you what I'd learned from you all, until I was told several times I shouldn't talk for more than 5 minutes. So I can take a hint. So instead I'll just pick one person who isn't even here, and that's my dear friend Anglin Buttermore. If I've learned anything about kindness, humility and generosity, it was because of him. Thank you all so much. I appreciate your friendship enormously, each and every one of you, and what you all do to make this island the wonderful place we're so proud of. Thank you.